Hey guys, it's the American Pool Guy, and last weekend I went to the Crossroads Gun Show at the Orange County Fairplex with my friend Adam. And I've got to say, it was a really good experience. It's always nice to go into what I know as a conservative safe space. A lot of people like-minded there. I'm not saying everybody has the exact same views, and if you happen to be a little bit more democratic, but you still like guns, people aren't going to ostracize you there. We're just there to enjoy a hobby that we all like and that we all agree is a constitutional right of ours. So, I'm going to tell you what my favorite purchases of the day were. First things first is I got a new patch for my hat. It says Jed Eckert and Associates. Now, if you get that reference, go ahead and hit me up in the comments. I'm curious to see how many people will catch it. Now, my favorite purchase of the day were the new wood grips for my Smith and Wesson 686 revolver. Now, I've done a review on this gun before, so go ahead and check it out if you haven't already. I absolutely love shooting this gun, and I love being the owner of one. Now, the only thing I didn't like about it when it first came out of the package was the rubber Hogue grips that it came with. Now, I know some people like the rubber grips, and that's totally fine. But for me personally, when I would shoot through the day, the grips would start to get a little bit slimy, a little bit sticky, and I didn't like that at all. Maybe it's just because my hands sweat a lot or they're really oily while I'm shooting. And so the wood grips, it's easy just to simply wipe them off through the day and they're back to normal. And also, I know you lose a little bit of recoil absorption when you switch from rubber grips to wood grips, but what I feel I gain is control. Instead of, it's always nice to hold on to something really solid and while you're shooting. Now also, these grips allow the back of the gun to be, the handle, the metal handle to be exposed. So when I'm gripping this gun, I am literally holding on to the metal. And so it gives a feeling that you are one with the firearm. And that really helps with putting shot on top of shot and not being so shaky. It just feels more of a solid feel. That's my personal take on it. These grips are made by Altamont. They are made in the USA. I really like the quality. This is their Super Walnut grips, and it does have the finger grooves. They do have a version where the finger grooves are not there and it's just straight down, kind of more traditional. I did try to feel that one at the gun show, but it just didn't fit my hands very well. I didn't like it. And I have big hands, so these finger grooves are well spaced, and I feel like I can just swallow the whole handle with my hand, and I like that. It gives me a good sense of control. Lastly, this isn't pertaining to the gun show, but I did replace my front sights. I said that I would in the gun review. They originally gave me that red ramp sight with the gun, and what would happen is as I shot through the day, the powder residue would come onto would get onto the front sight, and it would cloud up the red on the ramp sight, and it wouldn't go away until I tried to really clean the gun deeply. And so I didn't like that because through the day I just ended up with a black ramp sight. And so I saw a video online teaching me how to replace this sight. This is a front sight made for the K-frames of Smith and Wesson, and I like Night Eyes because it's just a fiber optic and it's much easier. After shooting with this, I shoot better. It's easier for me to do target acquisition. And thank you, Yankee Marshall. He made the video that taught me how to replace this this front sight. So go check him out if you feel like doing something different. He's also just a cool guy. Now, there were some other vendors there that I really wanted to buy from, but I didn't have enough money just stashed away to spend at the gun show. And they do wall decor and they do different home furnishings that I really liked. They were, they had political messages, pro Second Amendment, 3%er, different Christian Bible verses and things like that. I really liked that type of thing. But they are going to be back. I need to tell you guys, the Crossroads Gun Show is going to be back at the OC Fairplex. I think it's March 25th. So I'm going to go back and I will have money stashed away especially for that. And I'm looking forward to it. So anyways, guys, this is the American Pool Guy, and I will talk to you guys later.